First at 10, some hot topics coming before the Austin City Council tomorrow morning. Everything from a billion-dollar urban rail plan to something a little more lofty, providing drones for the fire department to help in emergency situations. Is that a good idea? KXAN's David Scott went to Zilker Park today to get the opinion of a man who flies drones for a living.
The sky is truly the limit for flying drones these days, whether you're an amateur enthusiast, you have commercial purposes, and now increasingly for emergency responders. Whether you're an amateur enthusiast flying a $1,000 Phantom or a commercial pilot with a $35,000 rig, drones are the rage. Urged on by Austin director Tim McCandless, Robert Ewens has flown for movies, realtors, universities, engineers, oil companies. He flies safe, clear of commercial air zones and covered by commercial insurance. And he says businesses are getting it.
It's lucrative now, but it took a lot of building relationships with companies and making them feel comfortable dealing with me.
We were soon joined by a rookie pilot. Connor Bracken got hooked watching his uncle fly a Phantom. He had to have one.
What's the kick about it?
I don't know. It goes up really high and you can see like anything.
You taking pictures?
Yeah, except people get kind of pissed off whenever I get right behind them.
As for battling raging floods or roaring fires, maybe infrared work from darkened skies. Robert says providing the fire department with drones is a no-brainer.
Because they're such a usable tool. Why not do a reconnaissance with a small drone aircraft that doesn't cost a lot of money and save lives and save injuries? So, I'm all for the fire department getting these things. It just makes sense.
He'll be watching the council vote Thursday from the ground. David Scott, KXAN News.
And according to Robert, you can get an inexpensive drone for as little as $500. But he recommends getting flying experience at one of two Austin remote aviation clubs now popular around town. Since drone use and interest has quickly jumped across the country, the FAA has been hit with a lot of questions and complaints about policy. They even have a frequently asked questions area on their website for this. Short answer, commercial use of drones is not authorized. Manufacturers can apply for an experimental certificate such as what Amazon did last month. And if you are operating a drone for this, you may need a correct pilot certification. But if you want to fly a drone just for fun, keep it below 400 feet, and you do not need FAA approval. Drones are getting all kinds of attention these days, both good and bad. A couple of weeks ago, the drone taking these pictures caused some alarm at the Space Needle in Seattle, Washington. When it showed up, security there was not sure what it was. They thought it might have been a threat. Police tracked the drone to a nearby hotel room where it turns out a hobbyist who didn't mean anyone any harm had launched that drone. And just yesterday, NBC's Today Show talked about how some people getting married are now using drones to get some beautiful pictures of their wedding ceremonies. Sometimes it works out great, other times not so much. Take a look at this. In Wyoming, a drone crashed into a wedding, literally. A wedding photographer flying a drone lost control there. That led to a painful bump and a minor cut to the groom. Definitely not what this couple had in mind for their wedding.